Today we're going to talk about my custom Dr. Mario plush I got. Well, so the reason where I get my Dr. Mario plush. Well, it all started hit that my sister and I went to the movie theater in Bayfair, San Leandro, and go watching a movie back in 2025, and we're watching a Minecraft movie starring Jack Black. He voiced Bowser from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. He also played Po from Kung Fu Panda and Arlstein from Goosebumps. So after we were watching a Minecraft movie, I go to the claw machine, and so I heard picking up of this Mario plush, another Mario plush, and a Donkey Kong plush. So this is the good stuff Mario plush I got him from the claw machine in the movie theater. So I came up with a brilliant idea. So my mom and I went to Daiso and bought the things I need. So I bought some Daiso felts. So with the Daiso felts, I can use the felts to make something awesome. To make some Super Smash Bros. Plushes. And that's how I got this Dr. Mario plush. I'll show you. So, this is the wig and the doctor's light I made from felt. Hold. And next, this is the vest, the white vest I made. And so this is the vest I made. For Dr. Mario. And okay, and as I was saying, so this is the vest, the white vest I made for Dr. Mario. A white vest. This and a red tie. So want me to show how I make it? And this is the doctor's coat I made. Now with his rail buttons. It's right here. And those too. And real pockets. Yeah. Oh, that too. So, how I made this? So, and I'll show you the custom Dr. Mario plush tutorial. So, what you need to do is a Mario plush, any kind of Mario plush, a Santa All-Stars Mario plush, or a good stuff Mario plush like this one. And some felts, especially the Daiso felt. Well, first let's start with the tie. You're going to need a red tie for this one. So, cut a strip of red felt. Hold. Cut 2 strips, and then sew them together. And it has to be a longer one, horizontal one. And then you gotta sew the ends this to make the pointy ones. Next you gotta tie around then you gotta tie a tie for Mario, like this one. Next the vest. Next I'll show you how to teach you how to make a vest for Mario. Cut the next you need a white felt. Cut the white felt. Hold the front part. Now up to 4.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Next, cut the white. Cut at the strips of white felt. Hold from 4 inches by 1 inch to each. Then you gotta sew one strip here and here, and sew the other one here and here. Blanket stitch or her ladder stitch will do. Then turn them inside out. So you gotta measure her Mario's armholes to do it. Then wear Mario a vest. It's now in reverse, backwards. We gotta make sure you gotta dress it right. See, I'm going to teach you how to make a Dr. Mario plush. As the tutorial is getting started. Then it will be like this. For the coat, you're gonna need this. You're gonna need a coat. You gotta cut at the white heat felt. Hold from 6 inches. Yeah, from 6 inches to 4 inches. Next, you're gonna cut the white felt from 6.5 inches is by 3 inches. Next, you gotta cut the white felts around Mario. Cut the strips just 2 inches just by 6 inches. Yes, but it has to be measured around Mario's plush arms you have. Next, you gotta add some pockets. So you gotta cut at the white felts in square pockets. It's 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches is 2 each, 1 each. Only 2 of them. And then, so once you strip this, So you gotta sew the sleeves is around them, both of them, and then attach here. Here, attach this big one, and two little strips right here. So next you gotta add some buttons. You're gonna need two white buttons, and you're gonna sew right here and right here. Here, and you only sew only two third lines each, not at any of those whole directions. And so you're gonna put the button here on this sleeve, and another one on the other. Next, you gotta cut at the lines on here. So you're gonna need some scissors, and then you gotta cut here and here. And that's how you make a custom. Okay. Next. Next, I'll teach you how to make a wig for Dr. Morrow. First, I gotta go put Mara's coat back on. Okay, I'll teach you how to make the coat for Dr. Mario. Next, you're gonna need some brown felts, and cut the brown felts 4 by 4 inches. Next, you're gonna need some strip brown felts, 1 inches by 12 inches. Where's the 13? Next, you're gonna need some black felt, and strip of, it has to be cut a strip of black felt. Hold. 1 inches by 12 or 13 inches. Next, you're gonna need either you're gonna need a gray felt, and cut them up by 1.5 by 1.5 inches. And then you gotta fold them up and form a circle. And then you gotta sew the black part around. First, you gotta start sewing the brown strip around this one, and then you gotta sew around onto the black one, and attach the gray felt on top of the black. And you're gonna need a little strip of brown felt, and put it right here. Then you gotta put the wig onto Mario. And there you have it. Had Dr. Mario as a plush. So this is the Dr. Mario custom plush I made. And so, would you like to request as the custom Super Smash Bros. Plush fire? Huh? It's very easy to make. So, now remember, comments are open. So, now the comments are open. So, go to the comment below and type down which Super Smash Bros. Fire you want me to make as a plush. Wouldn't that be exciting? Hope you love my custom Dr. Mario plush. I guess I'll see you next time. God bless.